and welcome to Trending, the video bulletin that brings you up to speed on all the latest web and social media news. Here are this week's trending headlines. Google is to spend tens of millions of dollars creating original programs for YouTube. That's according to reports in the US. The web giant believes professionally produced shows will encourage more people to watch YouTube through their television sets, opening it up to a massive new audience. After famously using Facebook and Twitter to propel him into the White House, US President Barack Obama is banking on social media to help him get re-elected. The president has already launched a new website and YouTube footage ahead of his 2012 election campaign. And he plans to host a live town hall-style meeting with Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg next month. The Telegraph has denied claims that it's about to start charging for access to its website. Despite persistent rumours that the paper is building a time-style paywall, a Telegraph spokesperson told The Drum the speculation was wide of the mark. Facebook is challenging Twitter's status as the home of breaking news by launching a raft of new resources for journalists. The new tools aim to tempt journalists to find sources, interact with readers, and ultimately share their stories on Facebook instead of Twitter. Oscars co-host James Franco has declared that social media is over after rubbing people up the wrong way with his tweets. The 127 Hours star has disabled his Twitter account after being told to watch what he was saying by his employers. Franco isn't the first social media user to find that you can't get away with acting the twit online. So are we about to enter a boring new age of social media where people don't say anything interesting for fear of getting into trouble?
There's been one or two celebrities recently who may dropped off Twitter because they've not liked some of the negativity they've faced. But I think there's always been that potential, whether it be on Twitter, Facebook, blogs. We've seen it in the past, people talking negatively about clients or customers or even colleagues and facing disciplinary action. So I don't think it's anything new.
I mean, there's been an awful lot of discussion recently about the fact that if you're a celebrity in the United States, like Kim Kardashian or Snoop Dogg, tweeting for hire is worth an awful lot of money to people. They can make up to $5,000–6,000 a tweet, and I don't actually think we're on the verge of people suddenly becoming boring. I think we're just on the verge of social media becoming commercialised a little bit more. If he's going to have the kind of conversation he was having about the Oscars and the job he did or didn't do, and I'm not saying either way because I'm a libel lawyer at the same time, he's going to need to be aware of the fact that his sponsors are going to be keeping an eye on him. But certainly in relation to other things like, the law catching up with social media and that kind of thing, we've seen a lot of things over the course of the past year or so where the law's starting to catch up and we're starting to see a bit more regulation of what goes on in social media. But like anything else, it's easy to say that libel law being reformed in 1996 led to nobody saying anything controversial anymore. We're actually in a situation where the opposite's come true. So I think it's actually, I think, just a sign of the web becoming more mainstream and becoming more of a revenue stream for him. So I think he's maybe been paying a bit too much attention to Charlie Sheen, to be honest.
And finally, one man who might want to rethink what he puts online is Radio 4 presenter James Naughtie. The Today host posed in a Japanese love hotel where guests pay by the hour in a picture that appeared on Twitter. The photo was initially retweeted by the Beeb's official Twitter account before bosses ordered it to be deleted and warned all staff to be mindful of the corporation's strict social media policy. Naughty by name, naughty by nature. Someone's down with OPP. That's all your trending news for today. We'll see you again next Friday, and in the meantime, make sure you check out thedrum.co.uk.